In 2020, American consumers have spent an estimated $700 billion on e-commerce, an 18% increase from the previous year. Although these staggering numbers are a direct result of COVID-19 and its restrictions, they are also a result of innovation in convenience and delivery methods, with no signs of slowing down.
I definitely think the pandemic will have long-lasting effects. People are doing things that they have not done before, like for the first time people are doing online grocery shopping, which is pretty underpenetrated in the US. They're also buying new brands that they never bought before because their current brands are out of stock or they can't find them. And so McKinsey actually did a study recently where they showed 75% of these new behaviors will stick. So we really do think that some of these will be long-lasting, especially things like e-commerce and online shopping. You know, a lot of businesses face obstacles in e-commerce, and so one is just kind of the expertise and education of what it takes to win and being able to have the right products for the right format for e-commerce. And then it takes, how do you win page one of search results, things like that, to be found where customers are looking for you. One of the other challenges is that oftentimes who your competitors are offline are not your competitors online. In brick and mortar stores, your competitors may be 5, 10 products, but on Amazon, as an example, it could be hundreds of niche players, and these players can get to the top of search results before you can.
In a digitally dominated world, it can be difficult for brands to stand out amongst their competitors. Marketing professionals play an important role in e-commerce, leveraging search, advertising, and online merchandising tactics to make sure their brand is the most visible and driving the most sales.
Some of the key tools and tactics that are required for e-commerce professionals today is it's important to listen to your consumer. It's important to be able to get to your consumer and have your keywords so that consumers can find you. And your product display page needs to be crystal clear. You have all the visuals and all of the value proposition clearly defined for your consumer. And it's important that you know your competition and how they're competing against you.
Today, I think that customers are really looking for three things. They're first and foremost looking for the best price, making sure that when they go somewhere and they buy a product, they're not going to find it for a less price somewhere else. They're looking for convenience. They want it shipped to them very fast. And then lastly, they really want selection. When they go somewhere to a site, they want to make sure that they can find what they're looking for.
In order to succeed in a rapidly changing digital landscape, businesses need to be able to adapt and iterate on the fly. Pacvue is an e-commerce advertising and intelligence platform. They provide data-driven solutions to increase sales and convert new customers across Amazon, Walmart, Instacart, and other marketplaces.
Before Pacvue, everything was manual, and it would take a long time to get to where we can get in just a few minutes today with the tools that Pacvue brings to us. Each consumer has a unique way of shopping, and using Pacvue's technology, we're able to slice and dice and get to where each of our consumers is in effect hiding. So we can address their needs in their language.
In advertising and marketing, data is synonymous with success. Pacvue provides solutions for marketers utilizing both sales and advertising data to optimize marketplace performance. Amidst the pandemic, growth of new marketplaces like Instacart have reigned supreme. Finding success on all platforms requires deep consumer insight into shopping behavior and habits. Pacvue's data drives both new and repeat customers and optimizes keywords for paid and organic search. Pacvue brings real-time data from disparate sources together into a unified platform and has built innovative tools from share-of-voice automation to AI-powered recommendations that ensure every ad dollar produces the strongest ROI possible.
One of the great things about e-commerce is that we have so much data, but sometimes it can be overwhelming and too much data. So at Pacvue, what we really focus on is building the best tools to be able to take all those disparate data sources of retail sales data, inventory data, advertising data, digital shelf metrics, price, promotion, be able to put it all into one place and then drive programmatic actions based off of it. But in terms of other kind of technologies that are interesting in e-commerce are things around virtual reality. If you go into an Ulta today, especially during COVID, the experience in store is actually worse than it is online because you can't touch things, you can't feel things, and we're not quite sure if those things will come back. And so the experience is actually better online where you can actually digitally or virtually try things on, look at the colors on your skin, and buy them.
So what's been really interesting with Pacvue and why we love them so much is they're very receptive to our needs. They can deliver new technology very quickly and address something that might be just kind of bubbling up in industry. The other thing is the quality of people at Pacvue. I mean, these are people that know their stuff and are very creative and come together in a team. Without their help, we wouldn't be where we are today, which is growing at an astronomical rate.
Something at Pacvue we're really passionate about is not just providing the tools, but providing the education and the expertise in e-commerce to help them win. Because advertising strategy is one thing, but understanding the profitability of an item to ship it across the country, that's something else. And we can really help brands and agencies and advertisers be able to understand this world of e-commerce, which is really important to be successful.
To learn more, contact us today.